Hey, shalom, shalom. It's your brother Raz Allah from GMS London Camp. First and foremost, we give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Blessings to the hopeful and sincere elect. Just watching this news right now, breaking news regarding this Storm Melissa, Hurricane Melissa that's hitting Jamaica. The wildest and most violent winds that's ever had hit the island, causing catastrophic flooding, man. And there's since yesterday it's been going on. It's only going to get worse, they're saying. And it's the strongest winds that's ever been felt over there on the island, man. And Jamaica is the land of the so-called West Indies. You know, you got the tribe of Benjamin over there. So the Lord's peed off with a lot of the tribes, man. Peed off with 2/3 of our people. So you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans will make up the 12 tribes of Israel, man. Because 2/3 are not going to make it on this go around, man. The Lord is pouring out judgment upon the 2/3 right now because we're coming into the time of Jacob's trouble. And, you know, Jacob's so proud. You got one woman, she says she's still out there with a market, in the marketplace, so to speak, trying to sell fruit and all that, veg, talking about Jesus is my Lord and, you know, no weapon formed against us shall prosper and all that. You know, being a damn idiot, being prideful. Like, who's going to come and buy anything in the damn midst of a damn storm, a damn hurricane of 150 mile per hour winds, or 145 mile per hour winds, man? Who the hell's going to come and buy fruit and veg? You know, they can't even come out of their house because of all them strong ass winds. So that just shows you the pride of our people, man. Especially you women. You women are so proud and just, you know, out of your damn minds. You think you can just do anything in the midst of the time of judgment, man. You know, this is just warning signs anyway of the terror that's about to be unleashed upon 2/3 of our people, man. Because the Lord's visiting the earth which He made, and the wicked of our people, and Esau, Edom, and these other nations, they're going down too. But it's called Jacob's trouble for a reason, man, because Jacob, 2/3 of our people are wicked as all hell, and they're insubordinate, man. They refuse to repent. So therefore the Lord's going to tear their asses up with all these different storms and tempests. And ultimately the 2/3 that down there in Jamaica that take of that sea-hip technology, which is the mark of the beast, they're going to be destroyed, man. You know, they're going to be destroyed through the nuclear fire. And even if they so-called out of the striking zone of the nuclear fire, the Lord's probably going to hit the earth. There's going to be a great earthquake on the earth, as pursuant to Revelation 9 and other chapters as well. It's going to be a great earthquake, so the earth is going to roll to and fro like a drunkard, you know, and certain lands are going to be moved out of its place. And one of those lands, probably more than likely, going to be Jamaica, Central America, and all that. It's probably be Jamaica and those other small islands. They're going to be put under water, man. Great tsunamis and all that, shifting all the different tectonic plates and destroying the land masses above it, man. So, you know, things are going to take a drastic turn in these last days, man. You know, since this Hurricane Melissa is a mad landfall in southwestern Jamaica, as it's the strongest storm to ever hit the Caribbean nation in modern day history. So the storm is weakened to a category 4 with winds 145 miles per hour. And says after the lashing of coastline with the winds of more than 185 miles per hour. So it went up to 185 miles per hour, man. So how you gonna sell fruit and veg in that type of wind, that type of storm, you know, in that environment? You gotta be crazy. It says up to 30 inches of rain is expected to hit some parts of Jamaica, with areas already experiencing flash flooding. The storm is expected to remain severe as it crosses Jamaica and makes its way towards Cuba. So, you know, you got Cuba, which is the tribe of Manasseh. So the Lord's focusing on tearing you 2/3 of you people up, man. 2/3 of our people up in those different islands, Central and South America. They're going to be getting, you know, caught out there in these last days, man. The only ones that's going to make it out in these last days is the elect. So Hurricane Melissa is not no joke, man, you know. But Jake don't take shit serious until, you know, it's too late. You know, they always like to get hit, you know, the black man time, as they call it. They always like to move when it's too late, man. You know. But this is the time to repent. The reason why these storms and floods and so-called Mother Nature taking place, which is really the Father's nature taking place on the earth, is because Jacob refusing to repent, man. So the Lord's pouring out judgment. It says Zephaniah 1:5. Every day, every morning, the Lord bringeth his judgment to light, but the wicked perceiveth it not. Roughly paraphrasing, It's either Zephaniah 1:5 or 3:5. Yeah, 2/3. The scourges and all these are scourges for amendment. But 2/3 are not going to repent. So the same shall know it by death through pain. It tells you in 2 Esdras 9. This is Isaiah 29:6. It says, Thou shalt be visited, the Lord of hosts, with thunder and with earthquake, and great noise with storm and tempest, and flame of devouring fire. So this is the visitation from Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, upon the wicked of our people, man. It's 2 Esdras 9:1. He answered me then, and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, which is what? Prophecies, past, present, and future, then shalt thou understand that it's the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And that's exactly what the Lord's doing. So therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, thou shalt well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Yeah. And it tells you in the scriptures, the book of Nahum, that the Lord have his way in the whirlwind, man, in the storm. So, this is directly from the heavens, man. Punishment from the Lord from the heavens upon the wicked of our people, even though they don't recognize it. But as time goes on, it's going to get more and more evident that this earth is being visited by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, because there's going to be so much so-called spooky things happening, miraculous works of the Lord happening upon the earth, basically plagues, especially in America, to show forth the Lord's hand, man, to exalt his name through his only begotten Son, that he's coming to judge America, modern day Egypt. It's Babylon the Great, and destroy it off the face of the earth. It's going to be undeniable in that day when those missiles are flying, who's visiting the earth and visiting the land of Babylon, aka America. The Lord's got a vendetta against you Edomites, man. So Isaiah the 60th chapter tells you. So or 63rd chapter, should I say? So anyway, I just wanted to do a quick video highlighting that, because I saw the pride of Jake, the Benjaminite woman, a West Indian woman, talking shit, man, just not acknowledging the fear of the Lord, even though she tries to say, yeah, God is her strength and all that, but really, she's doing the total opposite of fearing the Lord and basically trying to, test the Lord's strength, basically test his, his tolerance, man. Basically, man, you're tempting the Lord by going out there trying to do that in the midst of a damn storm. Like, who does that, man? But the nigger woman for you. This is the nigger woman we're talking about here. These proud ass heifers, whether they're old or young, But this is more judgments on its way, man. It's the beginning and inception of Jacob's trouble, the beginning of sorrows, and there's more hell to be unleashed upon 2/3 of our people, man. And we're not going to lament for you when all this, when your calamity comes upon you, man. We're going to mock when your fear cometh, as it tells you in Proverbs the 1st chapter. So anyway, with that, we'll close out. Give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechachodash, and Shalom to the hopeful and sincere elect.